Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. This is episode 577 of the Ping Pong Flix Show. Just a few updates for you today as we head into Friday and, of course, our Zack Snyder's Justice League Trend event, Zack Snyder's JL. But before we get into that, there has been a question looming on Twitter. Not by a lot, but, it does seem kind of strange. What happened to Birds of Prey? Now, what I mean about this is there's a couple tweets that came out and people were looking for it without any answers so far. The first one's this from Corey XVX, sorry. Damn, Birds of Prey getting scrubbed. No DC fandom posts deleted. And Kathy don't even follow the page. What are we talking about here? That's crazy. Is that crazy? But somebody else, a Fantabulous at Harleen Monroe says, remember Birds of Prey Twitter deleted all DC fandom posts for some reason. Instagram, Facebook, all of them deleted DC fandom posts. I mean, even Batman v Superman has a DC fandom post. I'm not joking. Every DC account have DC fandom teasers as their pinned post except Birds of Prey. Can you please explain what is happening? What is happening indeed? There's other things in here as well. See, like BVS accounts promotion. There's a Man of Steel on Facebook, things like that. And also, what's interesting is that Kathy Yan is also no longer doesn't follow Birds of Prey on Twitter anymore, right? There's even Batman 80 has an invitation. Birds of Prey, 11 followers now. Amazingly, Sean O'Connell's one of those followers. And you have all these people, LAJ Pascal, Journey Smollett, Rosie Perez, Margot Robbie, but the director herself is not on here. The director herself is not on here. Strange. Lots of followers, 63K. But actually, when you go in and you check on Kathy Yan when you have time, her own account does not show Birds of Prey. So that is weird. That is interesting. I don't know what to make of that. Like, what should we make of that? What should we make of that? I mean, I remember seeing Birds of Prey putting out DC fandom posts back, just not that long ago, really. When they were talking about DC fandom and everybody drops DC fandom, the Aquaman account as well. And I don't know why that is. So I'm also questioning that, wondering what's going on with that. It's not like they can erase the movie from history, right? It's still there. It's on HBO Max right now. It is a movie. Does that mean we're not going to get a sequel? Does that mean they decided, Kathy Yan will probably not let Kathy Yan go on to the next one, do the next one? I mean, there's still Gotham City Sirens. There's still a lot of things you can do with Margot Robbie and Harley Quinn, of course. And, of course, the Birds of Prey themselves. So I'm wondering about that. I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm really intrigued to see more. This is something that kind of shocked me as we're getting closer and closer to DC fandom. Are we going to hear about any continuation of some sort to Birds of Prey? Whether it be a Gotham City Sirens movie, whether it be a Batgirl movie, something, in terms of that. Like Margot Robbie's production company. Are they going to go beyond that? Or is the Suicide Squad and that's it? So very intrigued by that. Very, it has upset a lot of Birds of Prey fans out there, definitely. But yeah, that it does strike me as very, very strange, and I'm very wondering. I just cannot believe that is the case. Like, there's something very, very wrong with that. But as we're talking about at least one of the Gotham City Sirens, in any case, but I don't know if she'll be in her own universe or not. The Catwoman series is going to be on HBO Max. Okay, so this is coming exclusive from the Cinema Spot. That a Catwoman series is currently in development at HBO Max. And then we can go in here and we can read it a little bit. This is exclusive from Emre Kaya, who is also a scooper in the industry. I've exclusively learned that another Batman spin-off series is in development. Warner Brothers Television is currently working on a Catwoman show for HBO Max. Not much is currently known about this series outside of the fact that it's set in the same universe as the upcoming The Batman movie. Zoe Kravitz is expected to reprise her role as Selina Kyle, also known as Catwoman. Now, there's other speculations in here, whether it be a prequel or exploring the character of Selina Kyle, her adventures, or is it afterwards? Who knows at this point? But it is certainly quite intriguing, especially for the Batman fans out there. They're going to get their own Gotham PD on HBO Max, and now it seems like they're going to explore more of those characters and spin-offs utilizing HBO Max, getting characters like Selina Kyle, maybe even more, maybe even the other characters as well. So this is just rumors for now that Selina might not actually become Catwoman the Batman. Because of this, they believe that this Catwoman show could be a sequel to the Catwoman as well. So it's following Selina's transformation into the iconic villain anti-hero known as Catwoman. So that is, at HBO Max. I know we're putting a lot of chips in, a lot of chips into HBO Max, not HBO, DC Fandom. But I'm real. You have to. It's such a big event. What they're saying is going to have a lot of exclusive reveals. It's going to be one of its kind. It's unprecedented that they really need to live up a little bit to that hype. So I'm wondering, I'm really curious and very much intrigued by how much content we're going to get in that 24 hours. 24 hours of DC Fandom, and it's going to disappear. So be prepared for that. I think it's all pre-recorded possibly, but we'll have to wait and see. Someone doesn't believe it, though. Grace Randolph. Grace Randolph says, FYI, I've heard from my sources the Catwoman HBO rumor is incorrect. Now, doesn't totally get it right all the time. Like I said, in terms of the Snyder Cut, she does get a lot of that right because she has a contact there. But in terms of others, it's half and half, I would say. Maybe one more percentage is more than the other. I'm not quite sure, but she has gotten things wrong, but she also has gotten things right. So that's an interesting notion. The point that they are looking into expanding, possibly, expanding Catwoman or the Batman, or actually just potential series spin-offs from actual films that come out in theaters on the Warner Brothers side onto HBO Max, spells really good. It's really good for DC fans out there, I would think, right? So that is an interesting thing. Now, since we're talking about the Batman already, let's get into the Batman. The Batman movie is coming out. Robert Pattinson is the Batman in that movie. The Batman teaser might be on the way. Okay, might be on the way, and this is no surprise. Like, I'm not sure how much they shot, but I think there is enough to do at least a teaser. And according to Russian voice actor Alexander Gavrilin, he is the Russian voice actor for Robert Pattinson, teased on his Instagram that a teaser for the Batman is on the way. No comment, Batman teaser, a little thing there, James Gordon. And that this was on his Instagram. So you see the picture right there, Batman teaser. This is coming from DC Movie News. Now, I'm not surprised. Like I'm saying, I'm not surprised that we'll get a teaser or some sort of promotion during the DC Fandom panel, right? The Batman panel. I would think maybe a clip or something, because they kind of shot a little bit, but maybe just enough to do a little teaser. How long is that teaser? I don't know. It could be 30 seconds for all we know. It says teaser, not a trailer. Like trailer, I would probably like 1 to 2 to even 3 minutes, but teaser, 30 something seconds, just a little to, just to give you a little satisfaction that you've got to see something exclusive over at DC Fandom. So for the Batman fans, be excited for that. Robert Pattinson. I wonder if he's going to do any action. Is it going to be the motorcycle scene that we've seen behind the scenes of? Is it going to be in his car? What is it going to be about? Is there going to be any talking? Do we get to hear Robert Pattinson talk as the Batman or as Bruce Wayne even? We'll have to wait and see about that. But so the Batman teaser is on its way. And when I mean on its way, and it says right there, 30 seconds actually. Actually, it's just right there, 30 seconds. So I'm thinking 30 seconds. It's coming out. So Instagram's interesting for people who kind of leak some of this stuff out, right? But it does get people excited for sure. Talking about Instagram and how things are just leaking out, it seems. Just it seems. But apparently, Harry Lennix could be shooting his scenes for Zack Snyder's Justice League as soon as like today. Because it will be tomorrow by the time you already see this. So this is actually, documented by Movies That Mayor, the guy who originally had hashtag release Snyder Cut movie buff 100. He said, if this is true, then Zack Snyder's Justice League starts shooting tomorrow with Harry Lennix shooting his Martian Manhunter scenes. Let's be sure before you take this as a fact, though, someone find out. So yeah. So here is that Instagram from this gentleman here, and it says apparently a friend of Harry Lennix says taking care of yourself and being safe over there. Yes, my friend just got COVID test negative. Shooting with Zack tomorrow in Justice League. And the guy says, awesome. No shit. He gave you the part. Obviously, if you're shooting. Some people have confirmed that he is indeed following Harry Lennix. Harry Lennix is indeed following this gentleman. So we assume they are indeed friends, at least online. He even had a picture of him sitting next to Harry Lennix. So, there's more of that as well. But, Movies That Mayor actually looked into it further, DM'd him himself. So I went to the source directly, and asked Harry Lennix's friend if the screenshot was real between them two and is Zack Snyder's Justice League shooting tomorrow, and this was his response. So in his mind, it means confirm. Veljko Belika, I think that's how you say his name. Hi, man, is that actually Harry Lennix? They shooting JL tomorrow? And he's like, yep. Harry Lennix shooting Justice League tomorrow? I can't believe it. I don't know what to think. I'm really curious about that. But if that is the case, if this is true, then man, all right. We're going to finally get closer and closer to Zack Snyder's Justice League coming out on time. Right? That's the Martian Manhunter scene. I don't know if Victor Koo is going to be a part of it. You're out there, Victor, let us know, or maybe you can't. I don't know. But interesting that Harry Lennix said that to his friend, and what a friend, right? He posted that on Instagram for everyone to see. So, but if that's the case, Zack Snyder's Justice League is shooting tomorrow. That's awesome. If that's and I hope Zack Snyder posts something. Like I hope he posts out like he has Harry Lennix next to him and says, love this guy, and it's like, okay, they're confirming that they're shooting it, right? His Martian Manhunter scene probably, and shouldn't be that long, should be pretty simple. So I'm not surprised that they can book this together just for that Martian Manhunter reveal scene, unless there's more to it, and he decided to add Harry Lennix into more parts into the movie, which I'm excited as well, because I think he's a phenomenal actor. He's been quite through the entire trilogy. I would love to see his character get explored more now that we know that he's from another world. Now that we know he's Martian Manhunter, we're all going to be like, I want to know more. about when did you arrive? When did you become, Swanwick? When did you do this? Did you know about this? There's going to be like questions galore, and I can't wait to see his character development, if there is any, and I hope there is, for Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I'm very intrigued by that. Hopefully we get more hints from Zack Snyder that they're indeed shooting tomorrow, and hope that's the case. But Zack Snyder's Justice League is getting, as we get closer and closer to DC fandom, as we get closer and closer to releasing the movie itself, we want to know how deep it goes, right? We want to know how deep it goes. This is from Abdul here for Zach. He'll show us how deep the rabbit hole goes. I guess on Vero, he put that out saying, every day we get closer to the rabbit hole. Every day we get closer to seeing how deep that rabbit hole goes. One day closer. Zack Snyder's Justice League releases Snyder Cut. Zack Snyder left the comment, says deep. That rabbit hole is deep, right? And every time I see that, especially like in when it's current, because that poster was before it wasn't the announcement. This was during like the trending period, right? How deep the rabbit hole goes. But now that it's closer to like he's working on it, like he's actively working on it now. Everything's been pre-approved, approved. The announcement's been done, and he still says the rabbit hole was really deep. Into the Snyderverse, really deep. Like for me, deep is like, I'm sorry, but deep to me feels like Zack Snyder's Justice League, like the whole thing, like whatever he wants to do, however far he wants to go through the story and finish his vision. That to me is deep, right? Because if it's just the first one, not to be disappointing or disappointing anybody, but just like if it's just like, okay, well, that's it. We're not going to explore Nightmare. We're not going to explore Darkseid. We're not going to, then to me, that's still awesome because we get to see his vision. But to me, that is like shallow. That's not deep. For him to say deep, it just sounds like it's a lot further, a lot more can be involved, a lot, longer than just that first film. But like I said, if it's just the first one, I'm still all right with that. Am I going to be disappointed? Of course I am, because I would love to see his entire vision. And I still am very optimistic. I'm very, very optimistic that HBO Max, Warner Media, they know this is successful. They already said the Snyder Cut is successful. And so they believe that this can definitely go on further and farther than just the initial movie. So that's what I believe in anything. In any case, I don't know that for a fact, but I feel like just as things are adding up, I feel like it's not over. Like we're not gonna just stay with like season 1 or episode 1 or book 1 or part 1. I think it's gonna go further. That's my own opinion and my own tinfoil in any case. But the title thing is still going on. We still got today's event. For today's event, I want to continue to support the title Zack Snyder's Justice League. Krypton Cage actually put out a tweet reminding of tweets before that he has placed a lot of Zack Snyder's Justice League in the GIF or GIF search. You're welcome. So thank you, Krypton Cage, for that. For today's event, you can go ahead, you can search ZSJL or Zack Snyder's Justice League in a GIF if you want to post GIFs instead of posters or pictures. But make sure that everything you post out has that title, Zack Snyder's Justice League, with the hashtag Zack Snyder's JL. All day today, Friday, wherever you are in the world, Friday, August 7th, just keep tweeting Zack Snyder's JL with GIFs, or GIFs, however you want to pronounce it, posters, pictures like that, and let's just celebrate and support Zack Snyder's choice for the title for his movie. All right, guys. Well, that is it that is it for tonight. I want to thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Yes, I'm still going to have my Saturday live chat. Well, I'll probably be calling it actually a hot dog stream. Yeah, I may actually be calling it a hot dog stream. I won't be eating a hot dog, but I will be drinking out of a hot dog mug, which is like up there. But also, Sunday will be the premiere of my reaction to my Justice League review. That will be premiering on Sunday morning for all my exclusive members. So if you want to take a peek, you want to check that out and be a part of the Ping Pong Flix Show and support the Ping Pong Flix Show a little further, please click down there in the join button and join us and have exclusive access to the exclusive members videos, which I'll be constantly plugging in every Sunday, except DC Fandom. DC Fandom is going to be interesting. There's going to be a lot of videos on DC Fandom. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for watching. Thank you again for subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you next time.